Hi everybody. I just wanted to wish everybody a future happy St. Patrick's Day again. We talked about that yesterday. I'm not really wearing this scarf. I just was trying to get everybody in the mood, you know. I guess I could, but here's my little leprechaun. Good luck, leprechaun. And some little green elephant too. But of course, I am a Catholic and a Christian and everything, although St. Patrick's was a Catholic or a Christian. And anyway, I guess I'm not really stepping into the light here. But anyway, it's hard to get the lighting right. I could go outside, except it's sunny, but it's really cold here again. So, but anyway, it is winter. So, okay, so I'll stand here then maybe. No, I'm sorry. So anyway, oh, I know what it is. I'm going to turn that light off in here. Maybe that'll help. Let's see. Does that help? Not really, but anyway, so maybe a little. But, yeah, don't worry about it if you didn't have a great St. Valentine's Day. St. Patrick's Day is coming up. You know, we all had a different kind of life. And, I was talking to a neighbor yesterday, and she has a very happy marriage now, but it's not her first rodeo, you know. She's, anyway, you know, with not her first person that she fell in love with. So sometimes we just fall in love with the wrong people, or we idolize people in a certain way. I think that's why the celeb imposters have, you know, fooled so many people, and you know, not just in the entertainment industry, but in several industries, I've met different people who have been a lot more successful than me, which sometimes in my life, depending on my life, wouldn't be that hard to find, but anyway, or insurance, or the media, or even when I've been a substitute teacher, meeting different teachers and everything. I've worked at various offices. Having worked for an attorney years ago, and he had a picture up in his office. Divorce is better than MURDER. It was just a joke, but you know, most people got it, but it was kind of funny. But it was like, he mainly was a divorce attorney, but he did help some small businesses and things like that, did some workers' comp and stuff, you know, a variety of things. But, you know, people get themselves in situations, sometimes they maybe overreact and just get with the wrong person. I've learned so much over the years. A lot of that's trauma bonding. They end up with somebody over trauma bonding. And trauma bonding is fine, to a point with friendships or relationships, as long as you're aware of what's going on. And then you have to heal from that. And but sometimes we think somebody else in our life, or even a job or career or business or certain place to live or something's just going to automatically fix us, or the right car, or once we get in shape and have the perfect body again, or whatever. I mean, I've done that I've actually been in a lot better shape when I was a lot younger, or even more recent years when I was younger, you know, and when I looked a lot better and was cuter and younger, I got hit on all the time, and it really annoyed the heck out of me, because I really just wanted to find the right guy to get married and have babies with. And then somehow or another, I ended up getting involved with like, I don't know, just I think the wrong ones for me. But you know, maybe at the time, maybe that was the right one for me to go through that. Maybe I had to go through that. I was just listening to a great healing video by Jennifer McLean, who does a lot of great healing videos about recovering from childhood abuse, whether sexual or otherwise, physical, mental, emotional. And then, of course, my friend Angela Shelton has done a lot of great work on that, including her movie Searching for Angela Shelton, and she has all kinds of programs and things she's developing and has developed to heal from that. And I've done a lot of work on that myself, as far as, for my life, books and classes and, programs to heal from all that, because maybe that's just something we had to go through, like when I helped my mom fight cancer, or with certain friends, or just different disagreements we've had with people, or evolving. There's a message in there somewhere. Like, for example, today, if I just help one person feel better about their life and realize, we're only here for a set period of time. Even if we're lucky enough to live to be 99, like my grandmother, some people live to be 101 or whatever. But even if we're lucky enough to live that long, my mom still lived to be 80, even though she had the cancer. It went on and off into remission. We all helped her. I helped her a lot, just by, being there for her, running her around, taking her to the store and the doctor and such. And as I mentioned, at the time I was doing insurance and I had more flexibility. It's all on a commission. But sometimes things just happen for a reason. I always thought, that I was supposed to get married and have 10 babies. I was married and divorced once in my 20s. I've never had children. I've had dogs and cats all my life. I've been a substitute teacher to thousands of kids on and off over the last 20 years, both in Texas and California. All over the place. And I've helped. I feel like there were days in the classrooms when I felt like I really helped some kids. I may go back into subbing too for extra money. I just had a really traumatic experience one time at a school in Austin where they had an active shooter and all this kind of stuff. It was really scary. But for anybody that gets down and everything, just don't worry about it. If you have to be depressed for the day, just let it go and rest. And if you're tired, just rest. And tomorrow's a new day. None of us are going to live here forever. So don't try to play God with your life. God will step in and He will help you or whatever. And I totally believe in heaven and all the whole afterlife thing. So people should quit worrying about, or even if they have a mission and they're afraid people will be upset with them for being so true to themselves or to others or trying to help others. There's always going to be critical people in the world. They're going to be condescending. There's going to be bullies. Those people have to realize that, sooner or later, God's going to speak to them either here on earth or in heaven. Well, I don't know. They have to decide, because at the end of the day, that's what we're trying to work towards. Doing the best we can here on earth with everybody and our friends, and then hopefully we can all go to heaven and so that we can see our loved ones there. But I feel like, and it's not easy sometimes, because I feel like I have a lot to offer and to do for the world, but I get kind of discouraged just like everybody else. And you don't want to, just come on to YouTube and tell everybody all your business every minute. But, I'm watching so many videos, and some people are just laying it all out there, about their ex and their current one. And I see these ladies in their cars, and they're getting away from their husband. They've left them, and then they're going back and forth. And, of course, they all have dogs or cats that are helping them through, or friends or family, or, And I have friends and family, even though I don't have children, and I'm divorced, and I've dated a lot of men. I had a fiance, then later on a different guy. I married a different guy, and then I've had a number of different ones. One of the guys that we broke up, because he didn't want children, and that was fine. I found out later some gal tricked him into marriage anyway with kids. So, who knows, But anyway, don't get down about life, because it's all temporary. Even if you live to be 99 like my grandmother, it's temporary. So just hang in there and, just battle it out, People are doing all kinds of things now, and like where the weather's nicer, or even if it's not nice, but especially like in places where the weather's nicer, they live in tents on the beach, or they live in cars. But try to see your value and your worth. Let's face it, a lot of the jobs, some people get big jobs because they bully their way to them, and then others didn't. And then others are trying to help people. And I currently think that things are going well in the world. As far as on a national level, I think a lot of truth is being revealed. I started out in the news business, and I think it'll all come out in the wash, like my mom used to say. So, anyways, I get on these rambling things, maybe that's why, I have to be a little more brief here. But I guess the whole point of all this stuff is that don't get down. And if you are down, don't blame yourself. Just rest. Tomorrow's a new day. None of this is permanent. I believe in the great beyond. So try to hang in there. This is all a challenge, and keep it interesting. Do the best you can. The job market's not great, but it's not bad. And I have a friend going through all that, although even though I'm technically of retirement age and technically trying to do all that, I still, like most people, older people, I still need to supplement my income, and I've got bills to pay, and it's challenging because a lot of us are having a hard time paying bills or go to the grocery store but can't afford all our favorite food or any food sometimes. But we still have to eat something. We have to eat. We have to be healthy, and and we have to take care of ourselves. And it's not easy, but we have to do it. And but it's exciting. Life is very exciting. I've been very lucky in a lot of ways. I've had a lot of exciting times. Hopefully I can write some books about some different things. Moving to California back various times, and it's interesting out there. It's very challenging though. Texas is not easy either, but it's a little easier, not only on the pocketbook, but it's also a little more manageable. It's kind of flat here, so we don't, overall it's kind of flat, we don't have like a lot of mudslides, and we do have tornadoes though, so no matter where you are, things will be coming in. We don't really have